Good morning, my name is Jay Chris Paul, and we're doing Wasteland 2, Naughty Squad. And by Naughty Squad, I mean that's the name of my squad, the Naughty Squad. Now, most people aren't familiar with this game, and that's totally cool. I wasn't either. So I'm just going to play through it and just see what happens. I've already played one game where I failed heavily, very heavily, and in this game, I'm going to try to do better. I've invested myself a little more into it. But like I said, I don't know anything about this game. So we'll just see what happens. Okay, so we just got done talking. Well, no, we just got done with the cutscene, and now we're talking to General Vargas. And he's old, and he's got a cowboy hat on, he's cool and stuff, and he killed a guy probably.
I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party. Hardly knew the man. Appropriate too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a Desert Ranger.
Alright, cool. How did Ace die, sir?
Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook them up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal. But sadly, Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower. His logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen.
Happy to be given the opportunity, sir. But are you sure we're ready? Us? The Naughty Squad? The weirdos from back east who don't do anything but mess everything up?
Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got 1 ranger killed. Well, I wish I had another option. But the Desert Rangers are spread a little thin right now. Ranger Teams Able and Charlie are out west trying to stop a range war out there from becoming straight-up genocide. And Team Baker is up north looking for a way through the radiation that's cut us off from Vegas. I'm afraid the next generation is going to have to lead the charge on this one.
The signal is a threat, sir?
The voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one.
Wow.
Worse, it talked about us, the Desert Rangers.
Us specifically?
It said it was coming for us.
Oh my. That's a bad sign. Either that or it could just be a bored kid in a garage somewhere just trying to mess with our heads. Repeater units, sir? Question mark?
When you get back to the Citadel, talk to our radio expert, Wade Woodson. If you want to know more about the technical details. All I know is the repeaters will upgrade the towers and allow us to zero in on the mystery signal.
By the way, I don't think I can leave until I answer all of these, so I'm just gonna keep going. Where are the radio towers?
I'll give you the locations of the towers once you have the repeaters in hand. More important to find them first.
You think the logbook was stolen, sir?
Don't know, but it wasn't on Ace's person when he was found. Look for it. It might have some clues as to his death.
What's the mission, sir? If you can just go over the whole thing over again, everything you just said in one sentence, can you do that?
The mission is this. Search the area where Ace's body was found, and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then call in your report. If you find the repeaters, I may send you on to finish his mission.
Alright, that was like 3 or 4 sentences, but you're cool.
Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important.
Yes.
Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other.
Where is this area, sir?
It's about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map.
Thank you. Okay. So I actually don't know how to do maps yet. I'll figure that out. But it looks like this map was torn out of the almanac of a junior high school that had just been scorched to death by a hell bomb. So, there you go. Call in, sir? Question mark? I don't know what that means.
Yes, call in.
Oh, call in the radio.
Your radio is your lifeline to Ranger Citadel. We'll be calling you with alerts and updates on your current missions, and sending you new missions when we receive distress calls. As Rangers, it is your sworn duty to respond to those calls. That is the contract we made with the people of Arizona when we opened for business.
Awesome. When can we enter the Citadel, sir?
Once you prove yourself, the Citadel will be your new home. Consider this mission the final test of your training. If you succeed, you are welcome within our walls. If you fail, you aren't cut out to be a desert ranger. We won't let you in.
So Squeezer here is our jerk face, and I'll get to him in a second. So I could do any of these, but I'm just gonna go ahead and not. I want to leave.
Good luck out there, recruits.
Logbook. I know how a logbook works, very vaguely. All right, so let's quick save real quick, and let's look at our guys real quick. Let me check my time real quick. I got some time. Okay. So our characters are. This is Chief, and Chief is this hardcore leader guy. A bit of a not a drinking problem. Well, yeah, he's got a drinking problem, and he's just cool. He's got that American flag headband and that look in his eye that says, "Hey, one time I gutted a cow with my bare hands." This next guy is Squeezer. Nobody really likes Squeezer, but they let him along cause he's got the coolest stories about the time he was in Canada and he used to hunt down elk and stab them to death with pencils. You know, it's just hilarious. This is Morphine. Morphine's fun to hang around because she's quiet most of the time, but every once in a while you go crazy and just like start speaking to the devil. It's kind of fun to watch. And she's also good with she's also a good field medic. And this is Yogi, and Yogi's. We really don't know much about Yogi. We were just kind of like, Naughty Squad was hanging out in a bar one time, and he just shows up out of nowhere, and he's like, hey, got any sticks? And they're like, you mean like branches? Like, no, I mean like the smoking, the tobacco sticks. It's like, yeah, I have some. Like, thanks. And so ever since then, they let Yogi come with them. So, let me look at my inventory real quick. And you have 4 squads. Okay, so we have all this junk, and it says low dose of small aching pains. It's shaped like colorful lizards, and there's a picture of a smiling baby on the label. Very, very good. And this game, okay, so the Fallout franchise takes a lot from this game. Well, okay, let me go back and rephrase that. Let me pick up the shovel, because you gotta have a shovel. And Squeezer's our shoveler. So, let me select the same guy again. Okay. So, Wasteland, the original Wasteland, was the spiritual predecessor of the Fallout franchise. So you can see a lot of like what you'll find in Fallout was kind of taken from Wasteland, except kind of more. Well, no, in the original Fallout really did feel a lot like the original Wasteland. This is Wasteland 2. So as you can see, they've kind of deviated, like where Fallout kind of went in a shooter path. This game kind of stayed in RPG. Now, I could beep with that goat, but I'm not going to because I know what happens. And besides, Chief has a fear of goats. And here's an opportunity to use a shovel. Squeezer's just gonna use a shovel. And I found some scrap. Okay, so here's what we got. Okay, so and Morphine's gonna take this, and she's just gonna take this. Okay, so I'll probably be switching around a lot for my characters. Oh, look, Squeezer, you got some more of this. Come on. Time to dig. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh. Shiny Ranger Star. This badge marks you as a person and not to be trifled with. Modifier is 1+ hard ass. Well, Squeezer is a hard ass. So, luckily, we'll be taking that. Tobacco will be for Chief. And Morphine will take these. Okay. So right now I'm just digging it up because when I played this game before, I noticed there was a lot of good stuff hanging out in these pits, these buried locations. Who's this punk?
You never should have put down the wrench and picked up the gun.
I know. It's terrible. I knew Ace so well. He was like tall and he had a beard. I love that guy. I love that guy's beard and his tallness. Okay. For some reason, we're all just hanging out over there. No one's following me. I believe I'm getting a call from someone I don't recognize. Okay. Scrap. Morphine will get this. This person is way too far away. Hey, why don't we go? Why don't we follow our team? Okay. Okay. See, anyway, I was getting a wrong number from someone I didn't recognize. So I didn't answer. Hey, shut up. There ain't no water in that can, boy. I know a can of water when I see it, and that's not one of them. Someone dig up this ditch. Scrap. Coolness. Deck of cards. There are 5 aces in this deck. Okay. I have 20 seconds left. I have 20 seconds to make this video awesome. How am I ever going to do it? Oh my gosh. Now I'll just go over to the next video. I could go in there, but I'm not going to. I mean, there could be scrap beyond that point, but pff, I don't care. Who cares about scrap? Okay, so now we're gonna go out in the Wasteland. So we've been hanging out in the not Wasteland, and unfortunately, I want to continue this video in the next video. So I will see you there. Peace.